Hello everyone. In this video, we will see construction of earth mower using the Curious Spark robotics kit. Let's go to step 1. In step 1, we will have two C plates, one rectangular plate, and we join these C plates and rectangular plates using 4 nuts and bolts. So one this place, one here, one here, one here, all 0.5 inch bolt and nuts. Then we will also join two L connectors here using two 0.5 inch bolt and nuts, and two L connectors here using two 0.5 inch bolt and nuts. Let's go to next step. In this step, we will join one square plate to those two L connectors which we had using two 0.5 inch bolts and nuts. Now you see here the head is out and the tail is inside. On this same square plate, we will also connect one flat rotator using 1.5 inch bolt and nut. The flat rotator is in a standing position here, and the bolt is connected to the lowest circular hole. We will have one more square plate, join it using two bolts and nuts, head outside, tail inside, and connect one flat rotator using one 0.5 inch bolt and nut. At this place, the bolt is going through the lowest circular hole and the flat rotator is in a standing position here. Let's go to step 3. In step 3, we will connect one DC motor with motor shaft, and on the motor shaft, we will first connect a spacer, then we'll connect the gear, and then finally secure it using a shaft lock. We'll also connect one flat rotator using a 0.5 inch bolt and nut at this place. This is from inside the C plate. Similarly, on this side also, one flat rotator using a bolt and nut from inside C plate. Exactly same things we are going to connect on the other C plate also. Please remember, we can't see that from this side, but we have connected one flat rotator exactly opposite to this on the other C plate, another flat rotator exactly opposite of this onto this C plate here. Let's go to step number 4. In step 4, now we are making another assembly. For that, we are using one C plate and we are going to connect one flat rotator on the C plate here using two nuts and bolts. So both the circular holes will put one bolt each, and the flat rotator is from inside the C plate. Similarly, on this side also, one more flat rotator from inside the C plate using two nuts and bolts. Then we are going to connect one DC motor with motor shaft and we're going to put a spacer on it. Here, we are also going to connect one flat rotator again from inside the C plate. Now observe that this flat rotator is connected in a slanted fashion using 1.5 inch bolt and nut. Then we will connect one medium axle which will pass through this hole, and we will put one spacer on that axle. Let's go to next step. In this step, we are going to put one big gear onto the motor shaft. We already had a spacer on that. We have put a big gear and secured it with a shaft lock. Onto this axle which was already put, we have put one small gear and secured it with a shaft lock on this side as well as from behind the C plate. So one each at both ends of the axle. And we'll call this as assembly A. Let's go to next step. Now here we are going to pass one big axle through the circular holes of the flat rotators we had connected onto the C plate. And on that axle, we are going to insert one wheel from this side, one wheel from other side, and secure them with one shaft lock from this side, one shaft lock from other side. Please note that the flat part of this wheel is on the outer side. Similarly, in the front also. Insert the big axle, put two wheels, one on each side, and secure it with two shaft locks, one on each side. Now we are going to connect this part A, which we had created earlier, on square plates using one medium axle, one spacer behind the gear B, and the medium axle will pass through the flat rotator which is on this square plate, the flat rotators which are on the C plate of this assembly A, both the sides, and the second square plate where we have one more flat rotator through that hole also. And we will be using the circular holes to pass this medium axle. And we are going to lock that with shaft locks at both ends there and on other side as well. Now this is our earth mower. Now it's time to put the prop. So here we are going to put one prop which is like a spiral here. So when it rotates, it is going to make a hole in the earth. We have used a sketch pen, and on the sketch pen we have put a paper spiral. That's earth mower for you. I hope you love making this robot. Do write your comments into the comment section.